Ra is right here in the studio.
Ra unsKrypted. Although his name may be new to you from the age of 16, Ra has already frequented the airwaves of Chicago's most popular radio stations from B96 to WGCI, starring several hit plays throughout the Chicagoland area, including Raisin in the Sun and Larinda Brown's Favor Ain't Fair, performed on BET Network and opened up for Montell Jordan, R. Kelly's Public Announcement, Jeremih, and Paul Wall, just to name a few. Ra is committed to being unscripted, which represents being true to you and being unrehearsed. Refusing to stay in the box, Ra also coined the word unscripted because of his diverse musical influence, which includes bluegrass, soul, rock, folk, and R&B. His new hit single, Calling Me Your Submarine, is going across the airwaves worldwide. Ra is a singer, songwriter, producer, and actor. He will be like your favorite wine, something you have to savor. Ra's testing ground is Chicago, Illinois, where critics are vast and the origin of house, blues, and soul music resides. Many breaking artists put in the groundwork well before their big break, and Ra is no exception, being classically trained in vocal performance and coming from a family history of music, including Grammy Award-winning producer Maurice Joshua. Ra has honed his craft to deliver precision.
Coming up tonight. Oh yeah.
Hey Ra, how are you?
Oh, I'm just humbled and honored to be in the presence of a CEO, entrepreneur, and everything else. I'm doing good though.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm excited about you being here. Thanks for being in the studio. Now, this studio is not my studio, but you know the name of whose studio it is. Who is it?
This is DJ J Monty. He is the premier DJ in Chicago. But this is my DJ. He's also hosting my upcoming R&B mixtape. But yeah, this is our brainstorming room. So we got the turntables, all the sound equipment to, really get live and come up with the best ideas.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Now, what I love about it is you're connected with some great people that's already movers and shakers. And because of that, we want to be sure that we stay connected to you and follow you everywhere you're going, if we can. When did your music career start?
Oh, that's such a loaded question. Professionally recording probably started when I was 16. I met Felony Davis, who took over the lead after R. Kelly, divided with Public Announcement. But he was my mentor and the person that really grew me. My mom woke me up in the middle of the night and said, "Come to the club." I'm about 16 years old in this club with all this craziness. And she told me to get on the stage and perform, and he was there. And my energy and passion he really felt. But I would say since I've been singing in the choir from a young age, 9, 10, 11, is when my career really started.
9, 10, and 11.
Yeah, one of those years.
16, and then you're 16 in the club. And so, we all know how against the law that is, but you were actually performing.
Yes.
Yes, and I bet the adult audience was amazed seeing you perform at that age, like, wow, look at him. Just imagine where he's going.
Absolutely.
So what helped you decide to go in this business?
What helped me is being from a family of singers and musicians, and it's always been around me. My mom grew up with house music, and she just fused me with it, and soul music, and every Christmas listening to Michael Jackson holiday CD. Just being submerged in music my whole life really sparked my interest in it, and I've always been, natural at writing and performing.
Wow, natural at writing script, writing music lyrics. Do you feel that music lyrics is like poems? When you really look at it, it's telling a story, and it's somewhat rhyming, but it's not. You know what I mean? Do you feel that it's somewhat could be a poem?
Oh, all the time.
Yes.
The key with songwriting though is you can take that poem or that script of life is what I like to call it.
Yes.
But the melody is everything. So yes, the songwriting is key, but if you got a melody that is just infectious, then you get the trick done. So, but yeah, I've been writing poetry since looking out my window at Harvey. Seeing things that wasn't so pleasant for a child.
Yes.
But just writing about my experience to help me escape and do something positive. And that's how I kind of started writing too. So
wow. So you started writing just from what you saw in your environment and experiences that you've had. You start writing from those. So that's good when it comes to relationships, is to actually write about them.
Yeah. Because
people are in relationships.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to hear. We want to hear songs that tell me about I love you, baby, ooh wee, wop wop. So who inspired you?
Who inspired me? Wow. Like I said, I think my mom, and every time I, speak publicly, I just talk about, her impact on my upbringing in music and just keeping me around it. Literally, after she got off work, she's a single mom for a while, got off work, would take me to the studio, be up all hours of the night, and then go back to work, early in the morning. So she really, really saw something in me, and even though it was a little raw and uncut early on, she decided to invest. And that's one thing, parents, invest in your kids' dreams, because you never know where it can take them.
That's right. And that's how I connected with you, through your mom.
Yeah.
And so I would not know Raphael, unsKrypted, if it wasn't for your mother.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate her connecting us and bringing us together. She saw the talent in me, and she see it in you, and she was like, I can put those two together and we can make this happen.
Yeah.
And so you are a married man, is that right? Even though when you're on the stage, you are just a great performer. You forget about everything and you just go forth. And that's what we need. We need to see entertainment that just roll and that the wife understands.
Wow. Powerful.
That's right. That put it in perspective that my baby is performing, and then when he comes home, he's with me. And then when you're out together, what happens is women really love entertainers. Oh my God, they will fall out.
Yeah.
And so the wife has to understand, because if not, then it'll cause conflict. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Rob, what have you produced? I heard one of your hit singles. I was like, wow. I've even heard your first song that you produced. But the one that's out now, is awesome.
Thank you.
Even the one back then, you had me captured when I was in the audience. You didn't even know I was in the audience.
What? So you've been around.
I've been around, yes.
I love it.
And so when I was in the audience, I was amazed. I was like, look at him. If I had a rose, I would have threw it on the stage. I'm telling you now. So what have you produced?
Oh man, I've been writing, like I said, since I was about maybe 10 or 11. But things that I've actually put out there, obviously Submarine. Right now we're making a really hard push for it. The video's out, really hitting up the blog sites and really getting an organic movement with Submarine. It's such a relatable song because love making is always going to be around. Baby making music is always going to be around.
That's
but it's,
right.
it's talking about, mano a mano, one-on-one, not a, craziness, because I represent, how you do it right, how you do it, treat a woman. But, so Submarine, we got Nina, A-Way, actually.
Yes.
Him and I co-wrote Nina. It's his song, I'm featured on it. And that's been getting, some spins on the radio. We're Power 92 interview right before we go on 106 in Park 2, so we're probably going to get some more rotation and support.
Yes, yes.
But I've been songwriting forever. I got this other joint that's coming out. Oh my God. Happily Ever After. Get ready for it.
Oh, wow. Wow. I love that. It takes me out into the field where I could just run through the flowers and he's on one end and I'm on the other and we're going to meet up and bam, There's the love.
Yep. Love it.
So I love that kind of music, and that's what we're looking for these days. We're looking for music that couples can get together and listen to, and you got a really hot video out, Submarine. That's a hot video.
Thank you.
When I say hot, I mean it's hot. So this particular video is on YouTube right now. Is there any place else where we can find this video?
Yeah, actually my main website is the hub for all, everything raw, everything unscripted. And it's www.rawunscripted.com. That's RAUNSKRYPTED.
That's right. That's right.
Everything's on there.
It's raw unscripted. Find out more about Ra and what he's doing. So, Ra, where do you go from here?
Well, honestly, I've been all over Chicago. I just performed at the Stop the Violence Fest in Dalton. That was a really good cause. I'm doing a tie drive July 18th, actually, coming up this Thursday at Mr. Brown's, where we're donating ties to underprivileged men and having a great showcase featuring my team, the Hustle Ward and Unscripted team. We're going to have some performers. And then BET, August 20th is going to be huge.
Wow, that's going to be big.
Yeah, it's going to be big. And A-Way's song Nina that I'm featured on was the Viewer's Choice winner on 106 in Park. It's also known as Wild Out Wednesday. So we're going back. Yeah. So we're going back.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we're going back August 20th for the second time in the finale, and it's sponsored by Coca-Cola. So all eyes on us. So that's the next thing.
I saw you on a show. You all were performing Nina. It was on something I used to watch all the time. And you were on the stage and you had on your glasses and a white shirt. What was that? It was a very
It was BET.
That was BET.
Yeah, you saw it on the website. It's on the website, 106 in Park website.
That's where I saw it at. I was like, wow. I was captured by your getup and how you're able to switch from one way to another way, but still look good.
That's swag.
I was like, that is true swag. And A-Way was just amazing. So I can't wait until August 20th. And August 20th is when we should actually take our phones and
Preach, come on.
and hashtag 106 in Park and download the app and then start voting.
Yep. Nina, hashtag Nina, hashtag 106,
Yes.
vote A-Way and Ra.
A-Way and Ra.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Download the app because you can vote unlimited times too. It's the like I said, it's the finale of Wild Out Wednesday. So obviously it's more about the exposure than anything. We're just blessed to be on the show, and you talk about what's next. Next year I want to be performing on the BET Awards.
That's what I want. And I just felt that throughout my entire body. I just felt that this is where you're going. This is what you want. And you shall have what you say. I really believe in what I'm saying, that I shall have it. And so I always try to be careful with the words I say. And so that's why I had the question with, where do you go from here? Yes.
So I think with the BET Awards, me claiming that next year, and then even getting bigger, global. My mom has been really putting me on this this Asian guy who is just amazing, and he's overseas doing very well. And I see myself being iconic, like your Ushers, your people who do tour all over the country in the world. So getting some, a lot of love in other countries.
Yes,
as well.
And that's where it happens. It happens in other countries. It just, once other countries find out about you, then America starts saying, wow, this is hot. I have to really grab hold of this. And that's what I like about what I'm doing. It's worldwide. No matter what I do and what I put out there, is worldwide. So it goes across. And we have people in Russia, we have people in Italy, we have people in Europe, everywhere, Australia, Sweden, that will find out about Raphael, Ra Unscripted.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, this song, Submarine, I'm so excited about this song. When I was looking at the video, I says, I got to make sure that I don't have any children around me.
Yeah, it's a little steamy.
It's a little steamy. So I want to make sure that everyone around me was 18 and older. That's how steamy it is.
Grown folks with.
That's right. That's right. You know how children, they'll listen to Eddie Murphy when they're little because their parents are playing it in the living room and Richard Pryor and stuff. But kids are going to find a way to look at things. We just don't want to expose them to everything. But tell me, who produced the video?
CTG, actually. He is a up-and-coming video director out of Chicago. So look him up, CTG. So he produced the video. I wrote the treatment for the video and the concept. And yeah, ran with it. You know, and I said, you know what? If this song is about love making, you know, one individual with another sharing a very great experience, very spiritual experience.
Yes.
You know, it got to be steamy.
Yes, yes. And then I love how the lyrics go with Submarine. It goes in a way that you're in the ocean or in some place where there's a lot of water.
Okay.
And what I like is just how you take it, and it's so natural. It makes the world go round. So we can't run away from it, and we can't shy away from it. We really need to embrace it and take it on, this song. And I could just see couples listening to it any time of the day. It's okay. and looking at the video. So we want this video to get on television. We really do.
We do.
We want that video on television during the hours where children should be asleep.
Yes.
Asleep. That's right. That's right.
Now Nina may be a little more appropriate because the video is coming out for Nina very soon. We shot it with Azay, who is a really big hip hop video director in Chicago. So a lot of your people that have gotten signed and gotten deals, you know, came out of Chicago with his visuals behind them. So he's causing some ruckus. So Azay shot the Nina video with Awa and I.
I love Nina. Oh my God, I love it. So I had to grab the hook and throw it in something I produced. I was like, look at this, look at this. This is great. Nina is awesome. And just the energy when you're performing, it makes everyone come alive. It makes everyone wail about, wow. And you know, you want Nina. If you're a man, you want her. You want to make sure
keep her by your side like a Nina. Keep your queen, your lady.
Yes.
You know, and a lot of people took the word on Nina, and you know it's an analogy for a 9mm, but with the violence in Chicago, we said, you know what, and this is Away's concept when he wrote the song, is we're going to take the word Nina and correlate it with something positive versus negative, like a woman that you want to keep by your side. She's loyal to you, loyal to her.
Yes. And I took Nina to be the Spanish name for girl.
Oh, I like that too. Hey, that's
what I thought.
Good point.
That's a good point. You know, Nino is boy, Nina is girl.
That's a good. So I may have to tell Away we need to start marketing that song like that too.
Yes, yes, so we can hit the Hispanic community. We want this song to go all over, all races, all nationalities, and have them understand it is about a woman, and that's what you want. You're Nina, and you want her to be by your side.
Listen up, get your phones, hashtag pound 106 in Park, and download the 106 in Park app today to vote unlimited on August 20th, 2013. Ross says our first win was because of our fans' support, and the second will be too. Away, Hustle Ward, Intervention, and Ra will be performing the song Nina.
You can be my Nina, my Nina, my Nina. You can be my Nina, my Nina, my Nina. You can be my Nina, my Nina, my Nina.
Log on to www.soundcloud.com/Ra unsKrypted/Nina to download for free today. Spread the word.
You can be my Nina, my Nina, my Nina. You can be my Nina, my Nina, my Nina.
Yes, Rob, we want to connect with you on social media. Man, social media is blowing up. Do you know how many people you can reach on social media around the world? So many people are online. They're online on their computer, on their iPhone, smartphone, Android, iPad, iPod, everything. They're actually on social media. And so how can we connect with you? What's your name on social media?
Well, like I said a little bit earlier, the website, my main website, is my hub for everything. So you can connect with Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything. And everything is at unsKrypted. So it's consistent. So the website is www.unsKrypted.com. RAUNSKRYPTED. And you can connect with all my social media. And I think you brought up a good point with fans being able to really connect and things being organic now with grassroots movement with artists, and it's putting the power of the artists above the label now. The record labels have to change their game up because some artists are making a lot of money, a lot of noise because they're able to use these free outlets. So give us back the power. We need it as artists. We gotta eat.
That's right. That's right. And it's definitely important. So you're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. What about Google Plus?
You know what? I haven't really messed with Google Plus. I always see it pop up on my, Gmail account all the time, but I never really clicked on it. But maybe I need to get connected.
You need to get connected because the promo I created for Submarine and Nina, I actually threw it on Google Plus this morning, and that's the place we hang out and we talk about what's on there, and conversation takes place and it goes on. So Google Plus is definitely the place you want to start throwing your information on there. Create a page. I do like your Instagram. Photos that's on there. I gotta put up my game. I gotta throw some photos on mine because it's so important that we embrace this social media. We need to set up everything going out. Hashtag unsKrypted. Hashtag Nina. Definitely make sure we do that, because when we don't, somebody else might grab your name and hashtag it, and then it's all on their stuff. So we want to go forth with social media, and that's where the Kathy McClure Show comes in, because I have taken over the airwaves when it comes to social media, and I love being the guru of whatever I do. It's so important.
It is.
And so whoever I grab hold to, I make sure their information is going out, and it's in rotation, and it's going everywhere, and people are seeing it constantly.
And that, you know what? That's how A-Way and I, when we went to perform Nina, because we already did it once, so it's going to be good traffic this time. Social media on 106 and Park was huge because everybody's sharing, everybody's posting pictures. Vote A-Way and Ra for the viewer's choice on the Wildin' Out Wednesday. And
I like Wildin' Out.
So but yeah, it's huge. It's huge, and more importantly, people get to see a different side of you. When you're not doing music, when you're just relaxing, because if you can't relate with the artists you support, it's hard to really feel them. So I love social media.
Yes, you want to be able to relate. You want to be able to connect. You want to be able to always be there. People email me, they message me, they call me on the phone. They do so much, and every place someone connects with me, I make sure I reply. I make sure I comment. I'm never too busy for my fans. I'm never too busy for people that don't know me. And people that know me, just make sure it's important that you take time. I mean, I'm walking down the street getting back to someone. However I have to. Communication is key. Yes. And now, is there anything else you want to share with our audience?
Well, more to come. A lot more to come. Like I said, in Chicago, you're going to be hearing my name quite a bit. I've been making a nice buzz, and it's really through, like I said, organically connecting with the fans, building your fan base, and following up with them to make sure they can feel you and reach you and vibe with you. So, Tie Drive coming up July 18th at Mr. Brown's. It's going to be phenomenal, and a good cause. Definitely BET 106 and Park. And really rock with me, because soon my mixtape's coming out, the R&B mixtape called Summer Jones. So get ready for that, because it's going to be hot, hosted by DJ J Imani. But just the traffic, y'all, August 20th, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, 106 and Park. But I'm rocking with you know, Kathy McClure today, so I'm in a great mood. You know, so.
And I'm loving this 2013. You have tickets to this particular Shauna.
Oh, July 26th.
Yes.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yes, let's not forget about that. Now, what's going on with that? It's a summer fest.
Yeah, it's actually, it's a summer fest, and it is also a competition, and Awa and I are going to be judging, and like, you know, industry experts, you know, just helping people, you know, learn how to improve their craft and build their fan base and improve their stage presence and performance. So Shauna is actually sponsoring an opportunity for whoever wins the competition to perform with her and also have a cameo in a movie for one of the up-and-coming script and screenplay writers. I think her name is Patricia. Yeah,
Okay,
Patricia
okay.
Goins.
Goins.
Patricia, remember that name.
Patricia
So
Goins.
she's actually hosting it as well. Around the World Media is the name of the production company. And July 26th is going to be at Lafayette Park. Get your tickets at $15. So bring the kids out. It's going to be real positive too.
Yes, yes. And you have tickets. You have about 20 tickets. How can anyone get a hold of those tickets?
Oh, I can get more, don't worry.
Right.
20 is what I got in my pocket.
Okay, okay. And so how can we reach you?
Well, I'm going to be obviously posting it consistently on the social media and everything like
Facebook.
that. But yeah, just inbox me. You know, www.unsKrypted.com. I got an email icon, or you can get added to my mailing list, and you'll definitely be hearing about it, and just reply with how many you need. Bring everybody, bring the family, or just Facebook me if you need tickets.
Yeah, now Shauna, she's hot.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. I said, now if I could get into that jumpsuit she had on, I was like, wow, that is amazing. So I would love to see her perform. Is she performing at all?
You know what? No,
2013.
She's performing at when the competition's over. The next performance, she's going to be on stage.
Okay.
So I'm sure she may make an appearance though.
Yes.
You know, maybe a few celebrity guests that come through and show some love to Patricia Goins in her production.
Wow, because I really like what they put out for the 2013 Summer Fest. And it's the park again is where?
Lafayette Park in Chicago.
Okay.
I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
Well, that's okay. That's what I always concern myself about, is pronouncing things correctly. Ra, I really appreciate you, and I thank you for being on the Kathy McClure Show. Just one more thing. A songwriter, a producer, and an actor. You know, and I don't want to finish the show without telling the audience just about how your acting career, you know, you do some amazing things. You've been in a couple of plays. I mentioned it at the beginning. But what are the plays, and how did you connect with those people?
You know what? Really through just being out there and every contact, making the most of it. If you're passionate about something, talk about it. So, you know, honestly, with my mom being a social butterfly and, you know, me being very extrovert, I'm always out there and just mixing and mingling. You meet a total different, you know, genre of people who may say, look, I do this or I do that. So really just being out there and connecting and making every contact count, getting people's information. What do you do? This is what I do, and really embracing, you know, what I love. So just connecting.
Yes, yes. So you heard it here on the Kathy McClure Show about Ra Unscripted, about his hot single, Submarine. You also heard what to do on August 20th, #106 in Park, and vote for the song Nina. A-Way, Hustle Word, Intervention is, and Ra, let me not forget, will be performing, and I'm loving it. So you must remember August 20th. Find this recording on Kathy McClure YouTube channel, on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. I am also the president of McClure Publishing Incorporated and author of several books, editor-in-chief of Kathy McClure e-magazine, voiceover of the 6th series episode Purple Ivy on YouTube. Tune in next time for the Kathy McClure Show.
Baby, let me hold ya, keep you by my side like a holster. Wake up to your body like Folgers. Baby, come closer, let me lay your body like I'm supposed to. You can be my Nina, let me scope ya. You can be my Nina. You can be my Nina, my Nina, my Nina. Baby, let me hold ya, keep you by my side like a holster. Wake up to your body like Folgers. Baby, come closer, let me love your body like I'm supposed to. You can be my Nina, let me scope ya.
Definition of a diva, mommy off the meter. Shorty fly to death, something like Aaliyah. They hatin' when they see her, but she pay him no mind. Her only concern be the paper, yeah, she stay up on the grind. 2 times, yeah, one in the streets, the other with me in the bed sheets. Shorty got around, she be ballin' like Lizzie. Lisa black card, no visa, and I keep her by my side just like my Nina. Her ex couldn't keep her, but she's definitely a keeper. Face like Lola and the booty like Trina. No lie, neither she be holding me down. Even when they hit the pistol when the lock came around. Even took a couple trips for the kid out of town to say behind every king's a queen and mommy wear the crown. And shawty shut it down.